Hey everybody. Little bit of a technical issue on the last one. I deleted it, it won't be there. So we're starting the stream now. Sorry for the confusion. Yeah. So we're gonna run logs to the sawmill, but we ended up finding a problem with our sawmill back to the depot. That rise is too steep. So I'm gonna have to rerun a little bit of rail. But anyways, thanks for joining us today, and yeah, we'll get right into it. And I'm already pretty much halfway up the hill, and I'm already trying to run from the track that Dethus put in back down. This track right here, this section of track is too steep. I tried to shortcut it when Dethus came around the hill and said, hey, I'm over here. I was going a slight little different direction. Maybe I should have stayed that way. I don't know. But I'm going to feed off of his track somewhere back up here and see if I can't find my way down to the sawmill. As Dethus mentioned earlier, it's always easier to go down than it is up, and it is. Okay, so we're gonna go down at 2%, and we're gonna go off that way. Let's go straight. For a bit here. Yeah, I might end up going back and forth a bit up here. Dude, I'm not coming down in elevation enough. Wow. Huh. I don't think we're going this way either. Figured I might do a back and forth thing up and down here, but yeah, it's not looking all that good. Wow, dude. Wow. Okay. Him ha, him ha. You're thinking that way. We came up to there at a 2%. I see which way you're thinking. Is that an actual 2%? You're not going down at 2% anymore, though, dude. Are you? Dude, you went up for a bit. Hate to say it.
I'm over here on the ground down over here.
Yeah, but you went up. You can see in the track you went up.
Well, that's because that white spot that where I went up is because of the hill. There's a hill there.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, we've realized we can't, like, once you start oops, that was a screw up. Once you start a grade, you got to kind of keep with the grade. Otherwise, if you put a whoop-de-doo in it, we've had problems. We had problems in that last map doing that. You know what I mean? So I'm with you on your direction, like which way you took. But then instead of going flat where you're at here, just plan the hill a little bit better. Oh, I'm not going to be able to hook up. Yes, I am. There we go. About there. And we'll take that angle right out of it. And you started to run a new bridge that banked off to the right back there. And that should hook up to this without too much problem, shouldn't it? And then this is constant 2% from where I hooked up to you up top. So let's go there. And then switch the bridge. Shouldn't these just hook up? If we go turn. And basically here. Oh, wait, shit. That is not a 2% grade. Did you come 2% on that bridge coming out of the lumber mill that you went off to the right a little bit on?
And yeah, both sides, even the triangle.
Okay, oh, that's cool.
The only spot that's straight on is because of the that one, because they're both at already at 2% at different angles.
Yeah. Okay, so if I, oops, if I, come on, straighten that out, and these should hook up at like the same height anyway. Oh yeah, yeah, that worked out just fine. So if we switch, and go down to where you hooked in, we should be golden. Yeah. Okay. So you want to give this one a shot with all the cars? This is a constant 2% all the way to where you hooked up. And then you came around that corner at 2 or less, obviously. And it should be good. You want to try it with all the cars? Go for the gusto? It is 2%, dude.
They all connected.
Yep, everything's connected. I'm just chopping trees down. I'm just checking tree clearing here. You want to try it with all the cars, though? You're humming again, bud. Clear everything. One left. Okay, we should be golden, dude. You got everything? Oh, you do. You're going to give it a shot. Good, good, good. Okay. I'm with you, man.
Because the lumber and the logs weigh the same weight.
Yeah, but now we're going up, not down with the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but we were going up to the sawmill.
100%. 100%. This should be better. I mean, I liked where you were going, but that one portion, you went a little flat, and whoop-de-doos. Remember, it didn't work in that other map for us? There might be a better route to go up. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll look for it. But I'd like to get this running. She's huffing. Uh-oh. Were you 17 coming out of the gate?
Yep.
I'm wondering if this portion isn't... That might have been a bit steep, but this should now be a true 2%. Now, don't let any steam go, dude. You want as much pressure as you can get. I don't think they... whatchamacallit? Oh, bummer. Drop one car.
All you gotta do is unpin it.
See ya. Hopefully one car does it. Now I get to go for a trip. Should it have been 2 cars?
Yep, I think 6 is a little much.
Bummer. Because yeah, this is. I mean, this is like.
Well, if I could get a nice little straightaway, nice flat spot to, to get some more speed and go back to climbing again.
I getcha. Maybe after this turn, maybe we'll flatten it a bit. You know what I mean? I'll take the turn and I'll turn it a bit more, and then lower that. Because you started to slow down about where I'm at now, roundabout. So if I flatten that a bit and take a bit out of it, and then head off that direction, and then take a little longer to loop up to where you are.
Pretty much. Because you could take the straight as far as you want to go, because this has got to go to the ironworks. And the ironworks is just north of here.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Because it can loop around. That's what I was thinking of doing was... Well, we got to find a nice level to climb at. I thought 2% would be fine. Different engine, I guess. That Montezuma just cannot... It can't do it.
Unless I go buy the Betsy, put Betsy on.
Put the Betsy on the back end? This is a bit of a conundrum to work out. They gave a challenge in this. You got to get out of this valley with a Montezuma.
Because I solved the issue of getting the empty log cars to the log mill.
Yeah, but that's empty cars. This is loaded. It's a different problem. Okay. Because you were 17 at that telegraph office, were you not? Coming out of here?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means we're going to have to do a 1.5. Because I really don't want to take it off of realistic physics either. You know what I mean? Like that would.
It makes it funner.
Well, yeah, no, this presents a challenge. It's and we have to adapt to the challenge. Okay. So what do we have this at? Let's turn you a bit that way.
Because I would say around that concrete, it's when it needs to be. The train needs to catch its speed again. Because I can probably make it all the way to there.
Okay. Well, I've got it at. I had it at 1.5, coming all the way up to here. So if we can make the 2%, then we can do this 1.5. And I'm just sweeping it a little bit more through this valley is all. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just doing a little bit more of a sweeping turn. Okay, so can we come to this hill? And then...
Because with 6 cars at 2%, after this concrete that you put in, that's got to be the flat spot after the concrete.
Or see, watch what. See if you like what I'm about to do here. See if you're with me. If I turn it, I'm still at a 1.5. You know what I mean? Let's change types. Let's go this for a bit. Can I make it into this valley at 1.5? And then we're going to have to go straight for a bit. Here's where it gets tricky. Okay, turn. Turn. Can I still go? No. Okay. So bad turn. Bad turn. So let's get rid of that portion. Like I'm a little lower to that stone connection, right? Coming up the way I just did, I'm a little bit lower. And now I'm going to have to, let's go stone again. Let's connect. And then runner up 0.5. Let's run at 6 feet. Change bridge. We're still going to go 1.5. We're just going to go a little different. Let's make that straight. And no, I do not want it straight. Let's go this way. Let's put it in there. I don't think I'm going to be able to hook up to this. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Nope. Bummer. Still haven't given us a ladder in this, have they? How am I going to work this out?
What are you talking about? You got to do is select a building and then you can fly.
Well, I agree. Yeah. Now we go back. This bridge here. Up 1.5. And then we turn a 100 corner. And where does that take us? Here, there. Oh, I'm not going up. Why does that keep... Did I goof that up too? Grr. Okay. Keeps resetting it every time I do this. Okay, so 100, 1.5, just to make sure we're going the same. I could have went flat around that corner. That way you had a flat space to speed up a bit. But at 1.5, you shouldn't need it, should you? Here. Keeps my corner, it just doesn't keep the grade. Okay, now to hook up to that, we can go over here. Yeah, over here. Let's go there. Now we're still at a 1.5. Ooh. Let's go off just a bit. Cool. And we'll go to there. Then too low. Ooh, too low. Woohoo, we made it. Okay. Still 1.5. Make that start the other way. Still at 1.5. We can bring that turn a little more though. Oh, I might come in low over here. Wow. Oi, man. Holy. Where am I? I'm right here. We can go more. Turn. Wow, and it brings us right into the dirt. Okay, not sweeping enough. Okay, well. Do. I will find a way up this valley, dude. That will happen. But I'm now trying at 1.5 rather than 2. And I'm going to try to get back up to where you were. I should probably come down rather than going up, but, yeah, whatever, right? Let's go back to this bridge. We are going to go straight. 1.5. Oh, straight. Straight this way. Actually, let's go back on ourselves this way. And about there. Then the other direction. Round about. Let's try 110. Let's try there. Oops. Dum -da -dum, dum -da -dum -dum. Still at 1.5. Let's go a little closer to that wall. A little bit more. Where are you at? Oh, I went straight. Okay, that's why. Let's go. Yeah, let's go there. Do 1.5 still. Will he make it? Oh man. This is so close. Let's go. Let's go to here. And then we'll get rid of this. Get rid of that. Okay. Now, do a little bit of this. Still at 910. And then we'll go regular ballast. Can we do it? Gonna have to turn a bit. Right into the dirt. Okay, so if we come through the low ground, right here. Yeah, we got grass, but we still got track. And then straighten her out and go that direction. I'm gonna have to get rid of that. And get rid of this. Okay, let's try that. We are close. Level 1, yeah, okay. Here, yes, I'm still 1.5. I can tighten that corner a bit. Stay in this depression. Yeah, I'm still good. And here's where I lose it. I think we can go 2% at the end of this for a bit. Wow. Dude, I came out of the valley. I was doing good. Ah, yeah, yeah. Did I stay at 2% this whole way? Let's keep that. This don't look right. Because that all looks up, and this looks flat. Or is that just optical illusion? Yeah, this all looks... Hook. So it was 1.5 and 100-meter curve. Might have been 110. We came around. We started heading that way. I took the turn out. And we went basically straight. Yeah, no. Yeah, well, I'm there. That just doesn't look like it. Optical illusion. Must be. Kind of ran out of ideas here, dude, to get up this. Unless I turn hard. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to. Does that get rid of all of it? Not quite. Okay. So if I turn back around and go that way, then I can keep my 1.5. Yeah, I shouldn't go back. You should be. Are you okay? Oh, you're in 6 cars. Okay, you're okay. Good, good, good. I was just taking a bunch of this stuff out. Because I'm going to have to come back around this way now. And we'll see where I can hook up. Okay. Here, there, hook, 1.5. And keep that turn going at 100 and something. Actually, we can go to about there. Turn it straight. Still at 1.5. Good, good, good. And go straight for a bit. Off into the horizon. Okay. Alrighty. We're above where we were. We're making headway here. Okay, and a little bit of concrete, or a little bit of stone. Still the same. We'll go to there. And transition. Now, should I turn back around? Or just go straight on till the horizon? Will it make this hill? Oh man, click the wrong button. Doi. Dum dum dum. Okay, 1.5. And straight over to that hill, I'm thinking we'll put a switch in over here, dude, and go, and then we can have a way to go to the iron mine without having to dip back down into that valley now that we've crawled out of it this far. Can I make that hill? Oh, ho, ho, this might be. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's go to there. Transition to. Still at 1.5. Good, good, good. Take some of this stuff and make a right-hand turn or left-hand turn at 70. Not 1.5. Or maybe 0.5. Yeah, let's go 0.5. Go there. We need to switch to the left. That can go that way. No. And then we'll go here. Still at a 1.5. Does that go too far into that hill? No. And it's close. I still see still see railroad spikes. So okay, we're good. And here, there, straight. At a 0.5 to here. Come on, click in. Then we will come down flat. And then where's this other line come up? Where are you? There you are. Okay. And we stay at 1%. 500-meter turn till we get to That's a 110. We can hook in with a 110. Come down to 0.5. And we got it. Let's go to here. Okay, hang on. Let's aim this properly. And right about there. Okay, get rid of all that. I'll chase that later. Where are we at? Wait. We're on a 2. Getting almost straight. Where are you? There you are. I see you. So that's a good distance. That's good. Okay. Let's switch to this. And hook. You are good to go other than some tree clearing, dude. And I got a switch in there for the... I can't remember what it is over there. The refinery. There's a switch for the refinery in there. I'll make like a proper triangle later or weekend or whatever. Were you able to start and stop on that hill 6 cars though?
Yeah, I'm just going all the way back down so I get a full fifth.
Okay.
I like to go fast anyway.
Well, it should all be max 1.5 the whole way up, and I didn't do like freeform track laying at all during the whole thing, just so that nothing got screwed up. I did the whole thing at like a manual 1.5. I noticed that I mean, auto track is good, you know, or freeform track, whatever you want to call it, auto track for flat areas, you know, without too much. But you start getting into the grades, and I'm not going to say it screws up, and maybe I'm not using it right. Maybe I'm not. That's where I started to get dips in the other map, and the dips were really screwing us up. This does go flat by the refinery, so that's a thing. But I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Because I'm going to come off of here somewhere and do like a really big triangle in here at some point in time anyways. Trees shouldn't be a problem through most of that until we get up on the dry land here, but I'm clearing that right now. Okay, and I'm thinking coming off this bridge is where I'm going to put the switch to go the other direction. I'm thinking that'll be let's you're way down there, aren't you? Where are you? Get out of here. Where are you? Yeah. Are you coming up? Oops. You're pretty far down there. Maybe I can get this done. So this will be a switch left. And let's see if we can hook in, not free, turn hard. No problem. Okay. Easy peasy. Let's do an auto track. Free form. Do. And this should be fine. Okay. Let's just check that. Not freeform. Okay, not freeform. Other way. I'm just checking myself here. 70-meter turn, dude. Down at 0.5. Yeah, it's actually a little wider than a 70 turn. Okay, we're good. Okay, I'm happy with that. This one, goes off this direction. And we'll go up 0.5. Yeah, it goes this way for a little ways. Where are we here? Okay, it goes this way. Switch left again. There we go. And then this shouldn't have too much problem. That's a 90. What if we go to 70? Okay, we're good. Less than a 70. Okay. And here. Free. Into that track. Okay, there we go. A little bit of tree trimming. Oops. And one office will face you that way. Okay. Good to go. Where are you at? You're almost here. Okay. Down in the valley below. You want to be going that way? Yes. Okay, cool. Awesome sauce. Now I need to get rid of any of the track that's out here. That's not part of our current thinking. How are you making it? Are you steady or are you losing speed or what?
It's pretty much steady.
Okay, cool. What you at though?
9 miles an hour.
Okay, well I'm hoping I flattened it out in a couple places. Okay, I think that's all of it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, so we come straight up. I think I got rid of all the extra track in there.
Oh, Jess is down below.
Okay. Hey, buddy.
There you are. So what's up?
Not too much. I was just, before I started this second railroad stream, I was going to see if you were available for some Void Crew tonight.
I could be.
Well, I could shut this down. Not the end of the world. Play some
Okay,
Void
well
Crew.
here, before you do, let me just do one quick thing.
Check with the wife.
I'm smart enough to do this.
Check with your wife. Make sure you can. Or is she already sleeping? Mine's at work, so I'm okay. Me and Dethus are trying to get out of this deep, deep valley that we were in with a 6-car lumber train. And it's, yeah, it's been proving to be a hassle. But later on, when we have some more powerful engines, we'll be able to get out of it pretty easy. Still 9? Dethus?
I hit 10.
Woohoo! Okay. Cool. Good to hear. I think this is a much better map, though.
How about we get behind me, give me a little bit push, I can go faster.
Yeah. Get a little Betsy. Well, just think, this is like the shittiest engine, dude. You know what I mean? So if we can make it up with 6 cars...
No, the Betsy is the shittiest.
Wow, yeah, okay. I don't... That's like a shunt truck. At best, it's a shunt truck.
And the funny thing is when you start up the starter map, that's what you start with. You don't get the option. Hopefully they'll fix that to where you can pick and choose what train you want to start with.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind the Montezuma. I mean, when we first played the game, we got the Betsy, right? Which was a total lovely locomotive. But now,
and there I go driving through your mind.
Yeah, no doubt. But now I can from this triangle up here, I can go off to the iron mine. And we can keep this elevation as we crawl up. Oh, I'm going to say another 100 feet, 80 feet, maybe.
Hey, kids.
Hey, what's up?
My wife says it's perfectly okay.
Okay.
1 or 2. We'll get my bed to bed eventually.
Well, yeah, of course. We're just going to run like a couple missions, maybe?
Fuck yeah. Let me get out of where I am in Void or in,
Smelter's there.
the Shadow.
I know what
The
you
place we play.
I know what you mean. And then the iron case, so we can get past the smelter. That's the smelter, isn't it? No, that's the ironworks. That's not the smelter. And the mine is up over here. Dude, we got a long way to go to get to that iron mine. But I like it. I like the position of it. They didn't, screw us this time on this map. It looks decent in here. Like, we can get in and out. You know what I mean? Have lots of room up here for a yard. I don't think it's flat, though. It's not what I would call flat. Definitely going to be some gradient issues in there. Okay. But we made it. You're still going, aren't you?
What, me? No,
No.
I'm
No. Dethus is dragging a train out of the valley here. I just wanted to make sure he's still going. There you are. Oh, don't tell me you're stopped, dude.
I had to stop because the tree was in the track.
Oh, bummer. Sorry, man. I didn't check my shite. Oh, no. That could be bad. Nice ladder, by the way. That works. Can I push it? Well, you're actually able to start off. That's a good deal.
It takes a moment, though.
Yeah, it takes a little bit. Okay. Okay, I mean, all your brakes are off, dude, so it's not like you're dragging anything. I knew you would check it anyways, but... I think we can.
a wheel of motion. I set my will at ease. Whatever frickin' buddy says in Dune.
Yeah. Enoch, are you going to come play some Void? Or are you still...
He's already
Yeah,
done.
I'm gonna keep pounding away at this.
Can barely hear you, dude.
So I'm gonna keep pounding away at this.
Okay.
I want to get my next ship, Sambu. I'm a long ways away.
Top of this bridge, it flattens out. You'll be able to pick up some speed. Well, we're gaining. That's a good sign. And how heavy are we? 17,857. 0.422
Multiplied by the slope.
times 6. 107,000. I don't know how to add gradient. I'm not that mathematical.
Use Google.
Use Google.
Google everything.
This is lumber. Hot car steaks. It says 159,000 pounds. Different.
Yeah, that 1.5 degree slope added another 50,000 pounds. Like
Yeah.
3 more cars.
The web page I'm on doesn't have this train on it because it's too old of a web page. Like, this is all the original engines that were in the game. The 2 Porters, the Eureka, the Cook Mogul, the Heisler, the DNRG Class 70, and the Climax. That was it. That's all this one has. So I can't really look up. But it does say that at realistic difficulty, we're looking at 159,000 pounds for this whole consist. So... and I don't know how to look up Google. Okay, Republic Locomotive says, for every ton of train weight in a grade, 20 pounds of tractive effort is needed for each 1% of slope. So 1% of a ton, or 2,000 pounds, equals 20 pounds. Interesting. Okay. This sump by the rolling radius of the driving. Okay, well, there's a interesting physics. I don't know whether I got these switches set up, Dethus. I don't know. Can I stay out in front of you? Can I stay? No, they're not set up. You better back off a bit, dude. This is going to throw you around the wrong side. The first one's good. That second one, when we took the screenshot for the thumbnail. Okay, go. Go gadget. You should be fine. And then we can loop around and get out of here afterwards. Do we want to play Void Crew with 3 of us?
Oh yeah, we can always pick them next person.
Yeah. I asked Garth. He hasn't gotten back to me. Yeah, you should be good all the way around. I was hoping you'd get back to me, then we'd have a fourth. So if I got this calculation right, it says for every ton of weight in a grade, 20 pounds of tractive effort is needed for each 1% of slope. So at 1.5, that's 30 pounds for every ton. This was a 79-ton load times 30 takes 2,385 tractive effort, if I'm calculating that correctly. And this train, where's that Montezuma? The Montezuma has 3,650 pounds F force. I think that is tractive effort. Same calculation, 159,000 divided by 2,000 is 79.5 tons times 20 pounds per 1%, 40. And that's why we couldn't make it up, dude. At 2% grade, it wasn't going to happen.
So, Derek, can I ask you a really good question?
What's up?
Really good question, because I like to think you got me by now, right?
Maybe.
You got an idea. You got an idea how I think, right?
A little bit. Yeah. Okay. What? What's up? I'm scared now. What's up?
I think I got a touch of the dwarf in me, right? That's about right,
Touch
eh?
of the dwarf. Okay.
Yeah, touch of the dwarf. Well, what do you think I would do once I finally started really unlocking the map, and I finally found a mountain I liked?
You'd start digging through it.
And what do you think I would do with that new dwarven hole?
You would make a home out of it. Yes. Oh, hey. By the way, there's been some interest on the channel for us to go back and play Mines of Moria, Return to Moria.
I'd love to play that. I don't own it right now.
I know. I'm telling you, give it a couple weeks. They've done some updates. They've done some quality of life things to it. There's been some interest on the channel for us to go back and do a playthrough of it.
Oh, in a heartbeat, buddy. You know
Okay.
that.
I just thought I'd give you a heads up. And then I'm buying Skull and Bones for Wee when she gets off work. I think that she's got this day and tomorrow, so then she'll be joining us for 4 days. And I don't know, Dethus, are you still planning on getting Skull and Bone? But it's going to be into March when he gets it, his next paycheck. And Enoch is well into Endgame and struggling and trying to get the next train. There's a lot of Endgame in Skull and Bone, so it's not like you guys have missed out on us playing for a couple weeks.
Call what I'm doing is pre-end games and getting set up for end games.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I don't have the last ship, right?
I'm with you. I might have
Last ship.
the last ship that I want. I don't know. I'll look at that other one. Do you want to switch this the other direction, Dethus?
That was weird.
What?
Oh, Discord just shut down and then started up again. My net might be a little twitchy.
Oh, okay.
But I don't like the idea of that one. There's something on top of it, so I don't like it. That might be okay, but I'm really thinking mountain-esque. That maybe that back area back there might be nice.
You're still...
Build a nice dwarven fortress, like go straight Lord of the Rings out of it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I could do this on the front.
I got you.
The kind of thing that, no offense, DMW Gaming could pop in and say, sometimes you got to watch out what players will do, and then you come in and it's just a dwarven hold, and I will make that thing a dwarven
Oh, yeah.
hold.
Oh, I don't doubt it. There's been a few people that have dug. I figure we come in this way, Dethus. That way we got a good run at the hill getting out. Oh, shoot. I didn't click that one. No. Got it.
What the heck is that? Fort Calvin, maybe? No, I've been there.
Okay, half a cart. You're there.
I don't know if I've been to Midbury Catacombs, Derek.
Fardo. Midbury Catacombs.
No, the books are here and I've read them, so. Yeah, I've been here. Okay, I remember this place now.
Half a
Yeah,
car.
so
Hey, Wolfgang. Right there, buddy. We're playing a little trains. We might switch over to Void Crew.
I'm waiting for it.
I know. I got Garth getting back to me. He said, "Hang on, give me a sec."
Tell him I'll keep the ship together with duct tape if I need to.
Well, if we get guard, we got 2 gunners, and that worked last time we played.
Oh, I know. I can fix the ship.
Yeah.
You can pilot it.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Dethus. How's Wolfgang doing this morning? And you're at about a half a car. Okay, right there. Close. Work-free day. Yeah, you gotta like days off, man. Gotta like days off. Always a good day. Okay, go hard, Dethus. I'd put a caboose on this so we can ride the caboose, but no. I don't think we want the extra weight. Something tells me.
You standing up there, you are the caboose.
Yeah, exactly.
All you gotta do is take your lava lamp and twirl it around in the air.
There we go. I don't think I can toss this thing. I don't want to move too much. There we go. Okay. There's a little bit of movement out of the lamp. Oh, you're getting your bathroom worked on. Cool. I was wondering if giving us a run at this hill by going this direction would do us any good. Because this portion's a little bit down to across the bridge, and that's not too bad of a corner, and then we go straight uphill. I was hoping you'd get a little bit better run at this. We got a really steep climb. Yeah, exactly. Pedal to the metal. Oh, he's full throttle. We're trying to make it up this valley with, well, basically a load of lumber. I've checked the weight and the tractive effort. You know what I mean? And it's okay. The math works out. But it's still a climb. It's 1.5% grade all the way up. And this is the beginning. We started over again, dude. We got a new map. So we got a new map to go and explore. And it just goes up and up and up. The elevation up here is just insane to get to the gold mine and whatnot up here. So a really neat map to play with, though. And they added like gold, smelter, stamp mill, railway express, dredge.
And the strongest train in the game.
And then they added another rail or engine to the game as well. Like that. Actually, I think they added 2 engines. There's a lesser one too. But new industries, new map. We figured why not? We'll come try this. And they gave us. Well, we're playing on reality level for physics, so they gave us a hard one out of the box here. Oh, I love a problem, dude. I love solving problems and stuff. That's the whole point. So I just went back and forth up the valley. You can see the track goes up here. So it's all a 1.5% grade to go up. Took us a bit. Took us a couple different builds. We had took some runs at the hill with this engine and did not make it. It was the little engine that couldn't.
Yeah, Thomas the engine beat us.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this time he had to stop for a tree last time. So this time he doesn't have to stop for nothing. So I'm hoping we can get up. You're down at like 9, 10 again?
17 miles an hour still.
17, cool. Because this goes a little bit flat and then goes up when you get into the corner. So there's a little respite here, but not much. You missed all the fun, Wolfgang. We had a couple derails at the beginning of this. We hit a rock and a stump of wood.
Log?
Yeah, a log sitting in the. There's some pretty spectacular derails. They were good.
I went over it like a speed bump.
Yep. The train made it. The trailers didn't, or the cars. They didn't make it.
Figure the train would just shred it.
Rock. No, the log, yeah. The log shouldn't have been an issue. Right? That should have, you just should have rolled over it and it should have been a joke. The rock, I don't know, man.
Yeah, rock's kind of iffy.
I have to go back and watch. Yeah, no doubt, eh? I think that was in the first video. So in episode 7, we did that. Because we started this new map in episode 7. This one has been trying to crawl out of this valley. Because, I mean, it's pretty far down, and then we still got more to climb. We got to sweep back and forth across the valley to get out.
Because right about here is about halfway.
Yeah, we're about halfway out of the valley. Yep. When we get the more powerful engines, then this is going to be less, and we'll be able to haul more cars. But we got the beginning piece of junk. No, it's not a piece of junk.
Because this is actually the upgraded engine compared to the one you actually start with.
Yeah, the Betsy was the start. That's a piece of junk. It might haul an empty car out of here. I doubt it, though. Yeah, switchbacks all the way up, dude. Yeah, absolutely. But you got to try to keep the grade the same. You know what I mean? Like, you got to plan it so your grade is always at, this one's 1.5, so it's always at the same grade all the way up. I know I screwed up a couple of times and went flat on a couple of these, but it's okay if I go flat a bit because then it helps him out, or helps the engine out to get a little more speed out of it. Which yet now does.
15.
15. So, we've only lost 2 miles. Okay. I'm feeling better.
Oh, Derek, I learned something.
Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, I know, eh? When you're playing Enshrouded,
Yeah.
and you go to and plant crops, you can press X to use snapping.
Yep.
And it makes it, they quickly line up the crops for you.
Yep. They added that. I do believe they added that afterwards. Not absolutely sure when they added that.
Is that a record send?
Oh, yeah, no, it is. Yeah, cool, Wolfgang. Good for you. Congrats, man. Yeah, I think, I wrote everybody down at one point in time that we were playing with. All our friends and buddies and all the rest of that fun stuff. November 13th of last year, you were at 191. And then January 8th, you were at 218. So good for you, buddy. Good stuff. I was just watching everybody's progression because I'm wondering, you know, am I doing things right? Can I do anything better? What can I do? Yada, yada, that kind of thing. I'm always trying to do better on the channel without increasing my workload. Not because I'm trying to be lazy, but because, man, I got busy there for a bit, and I totally burnt myself out right before Christmas. It was a bad deal.
Now I'm back to 17.
Yep. Yeah, we're out of the valley now. After you pass that triangle, you're... I mean, this comes up by 0.5, I think. Maybe 1% at one point in time. But yeah, it's no big deal. We haven't sucked back too much water either. We're doing okay. Blowing off a little steam.
But
Hey.
the thing is, you know, you're losing pressure, but actually it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, I don't think it tracks it. Not yet, anyways. Because normally you blow off those chocks when you go to take off. Because you've built up some pressure while you were sitting there, you know, like loading or unloading and whatnot, which is the way they kind of show it in the movies. Not to say the movies are correct or anything, but I think that's what those are for. And then after you get going, you don't want to open them up because then you'll lose pressure. And there is a purpose behind those. I'm not 100%. I don't know my steam locomotives that well. I'm sure T-Bone would know. Wolfgang, are you still going to pick up Void Crew at some point? I mean, I know not today. You're busy, but... What am I at? Level 2, halfway, dude. We're getting there.
Now, isn't the easier a little bit more funner?
Oh, I almost made level 3. Very close. Well, I'm not hearing back from Garth here. I was kind of hoping to hear back from him. Other than right before the sawmill, this is the only one I should have to switch on the whole system. Everything else should be fine. Yeah, Wolfgang, we're often looking for a fourth in Void Crew. Not always. I mean, sometimes there is, what, 5 or 6 of us that have it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 of us that have it. Right? But it's, you know, people get busy and they're doing stuff and they're doing things, so they don't always play. So it's nice to have more options, more people, more.
The ghost train is driving itself.
Something tells me it's not going to continue down that hill. It's going to need some brakes. Something tells me. Well, I'm going to grab a coffee real quick here, dude. Still hoping to hear back from Garth, you guys. If it gets a little bit later, maybe we'll just start and play. If the train is running at full speed and you jump, the train continues to run at full speed until it derails, dude. Or hits the end of the track or loops around or whatever. If you lose the train and you don't have, like on my map, I've got these T's, and each one of these is a telegraph office that we have planted on the map. And each one of them, I can click on it and I can get out in front of the train. So here comes Dethus. Right, so I can switch tracks. I can do what I need to do out ahead of the train and then jump back on it, which is the way we do things solo on the map. We make a box in each one of these triangles in each section of switches and stuff like that, so that you can jump ahead to the next telegraph office and switch your stuff around. It's to me, it's the only way to play solo, because otherwise you'd be stopping your train, you know what I mean, every time you come to a switch track, or letting it run slowly and then leaping out. But then you've got what's that movie, Denzel Washington, Unstoppable? Yeah, that's the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd get that happening, where yes, I have lost a train, totally lost it. Didn't have telegraph offices set up ahead. I didn't have nothing. I was being a total idiot. Way long time ago playing this game, and I totally lost a train, and yep, it crashed. Absolutely. It took a corner way too fast. And yep, crashed. You don't lose the load. You don't lose the cargo. You just, on the G button, you go with this re-rail option, or they've put a really nice wheel on your mouse, and you just go to the re-rail option. You re-rail it. So it's not the end of the world right now. There's other games that charge you to re-rail. You know what I mean? You get charged for it. Oh, physics-wise. Okay. So, I'm on this car, and I jump straight up. I stay. But you could fall off the train. Like, you could fall between, you know, depending on where you jump. But, yeah, basically you stay with the train, if not move ahead a little bit, it looks like, depending on which way you're facing. So the physics, I mean, it still works in the game. Like, the physics still work. We have this set to reality physics, which just means that the cars weigh full amount and the commodities weigh full amount. But I got to go grab a coffee before we get down into the valley and back down to the sawmill. And I'm really kind of hoping to hear from Garth here. I'm back.
Got to set it up where 2 cars are at 50% brake, the train's at 50% throttle. That's the reason why it's not derailed. It's not going any faster, it's not going any slower.
Yeah. Well, and it's constant grade. So, yeah. You get it all set up and you're good to go. We're going to have to figure out what the grade's going to be from the refinery to the iron smelter. That might be interesting. Coffee. Yeah, I gotta see what that. I'll load it in the save map. Oh, you had the front 2 brakes done, not the back ones.
Yeah, I said 2 front brakes.
I got you. Somehow you were standing at the back, so I had it in my head you were in the back ones. Oh, we're going to try it this way. Okay, cool. See how much of a run we can get. Are you going to want to put signage for this side? Because I got no signage for it. Spacing signage?
Unless we're going to do, you might want to do this side for lumber and take a load of lumber up.
Yeah. Well, I don't think... Are we going to need separate signage for beams? Probably, eh?
Yep.
Can I make a sign? I can't make a text sign that's small, can I? Maybe we'll use X's and S's. I'd still like to haul lumber up there, though, because beams don't make any sense. And we got lots of logs left still, so we're doing good that way. I think I only need a little bit of experience. Not bad on the cash. Would be better. I can get... What tier 3 locomotive can I get? Eureka, Glenbrook, Climax is 6, the Heisler's 5. The Shea is 1? Really? Okay. Interesting. The Mosca.
Yeah, you had the option to start with the Shea.
Yeah, but that thing only goes like freaking 10 miles an hour. Isn't that the
Like
one that's
5.
slower than molasses?
But it's got more pulling power.
I'm with you 100%. You could have been, if you're putting signage out, dude, you could have been 1 foot ahead. You know what I mean? Like 1 or 2 feet ahead. If you want to adjust your signage to that. Sorry, I was looking at locomotives instead of doing my job. Okay, pull ahead. Hey, how's it going, B9 bot? Slow, yes. Oh, awesome pulling power, dude. 5,900 traction. Yeah, awesome pulling power. But slow as molasses. One full car, dude. How's it going? Good morning, B9 bot. Half a car. And 2 more feet. 2 more feet. Keep going. If you're making marks, dude, keep going. And 1 more foot. And you're there. Shoot, a little beyond. So you're about a half a foot beyond the middle. Like I say, if you're putting out signage and making marks. But I mean, it's really close, dude. Like, you're not that far off. 1 foot, maybe. Pull ahead when ready. A few weeks ago during the Lake Valley map. Yeah. I myself been playing since it came out. Been a lot of changes to it. I think it's an awesome game. I'm going to keep playing it. I have other railroad games that I'm going to play as well. Yeah, absolutely. 1 full car. And half a car. 3 feet. Stop. You got to back up now.
Hey, Derek.
What's up?
What did you build your main building out of? Was that the fancy stone blocks?
I believe so. And stop. Okay, you're there, dude. Yeah, I mean, originally I made it out of, originally it would have been out of the basic pebble stuff. You know what I mean? The basic rock garbage. But then, then I changed and went to, I believe it was fancy stone blocks. You're going to put middle ones? Good. And then I'll mark beams later on. We'll maybe mark those with something else. B9 bot, we mark, because if you're ever playing solo, we mark the middle of the car and the front of the car, and that way you know where you pull your car to. I used to mark the engine. Dethus clued me in on this, that it's not a good way to go. Go ahead, Dethus, run it. Get us out of here if you want. Because the engines change. Yeah, I like Railroader. I think it's an awesome game. I'm kind of goofing around with it right now, just playing around with it. But like I said, if you line up a couple of signs, right, when you go to line up the cars, line up your signs with the cars, and then you just park where the car is, and then you can load without too much trouble. Playing multiplayer, I mean, come on, half a car, you know what I mean? You're 1 car away, half a car away, and then you can be just close enough. And we were loading like that for the longest time. But even multiplayer, we noticed there's so much to do on a map that I can't actually sit here and be a conductor for you. We don't have enough players. So we end up, after we make some more money, right, we end up buying 2 engines, and then 2 engines turns into 3 engines, and then I have other friends and buddies of the channel that come and play. And then we all kind of run our own way around the map, and we make money, and sometimes we pool it to one person, because in the P screen you have the employer at the bottom, and you probably never seen it, but in this screen I can join Dethus's company, right? And so all the money goes to Dethus and all the experience. Right now we're loading me up because I want to get level 3 and I want to get the next engine. And then after that, I won't, all the money won't go through me. Because, I mean, it's good for people to have experience and cash for themselves. And then you kind of take over, like buddy mine Enoch does. In the last map, he was doing all of the cattle. He was the cattle baron. So he was doing all the cattle.
All the seed and water yeah.
Yeah, well, you
All
were,
the seed and water.
you were on your way to doing it, dude. You were on your way.
Sure.
Nah.
37 more trips.
Yeah. Well, we were playing with hard
uh,
economics, but I turned that off because it was just too silly. You make the same amount of money out of each car. The economics is how much it takes to make the item that you're... Like when we deliver logs down to the sawmill, a log goes further on easy economics, but the money we make off of each one of the logs is still the same.
Same with the experience.
Yeah, same in the experience is the same. So you're not making it any more difficult for your experience or easier. You're just making it harder for yourself and you have to haul more trips. That's fine. And maybe later on I'll turn it to harder, like once we get the place built and everything. But other than that, we do play with real physics, like realistic physics. And what that does is it makes every car way more. So these cars are now 17,850. Not absolutely what they were at medium. I used to play at medium a lot. Dethus got me to change.
Medium was half.
Yeah, medium's half. So that would have been an 8,000 pound car. 8 something. 8 to 9. You know what I mean? Just under 9. And it's much easier to haul a 9,000 pound car up a hill than it is a 17,000 pound car. So we make the physics hard. This is why we have sweeping switchbacks to go up this hill. And
That's
we
the
have...
reason when he see me in my single, he's like, why do you have such little cars?
Yeah.
Because I'm playing on realistic.
Up until when me and Dethus were looking at each other's railroads on this, we were looking at the Lake Valley map or the Pine Valley map, and we had huge railroads. Makes every load. Dave found a mod. Yeah, of course Dave found a mod. that doesn't surprise me, Wolfgang. I'm also B9 Bot. I'm waiting for Railroad Empire to come out. I think, was that the one? I can't remember. There is a railroad. It's still coming
Railroad
out.
Tycoon 2.
No, not Tycoon. That's an old one. I mean, I played it, but that's an old one.
No, Railroad Corporation 2.
That's the one. Railroad Empire is already out, and they got DLC. Haven't played it. I'm waiting for a special on that one, so I'm waiting for it to
I
get a
would
little
prefer
cheaper.
Part 2 because Part 2 has the co-op in it.
Yeah, and then Railroad Corporation is another one I'm waiting for. We're waiting for that one to come out. Makes every load way more. I thought the physics in that game was fine. American Truck Simulator, being that I drove truck for 36 years, dude, I find that game, the physics was fine. What was the thinking? What, just to haul heavier weights?
Like to say, all they had to do was get the special cargo on DLC, and you'll get the super heavy cargo.
Oh, he had it. Yeah, okay. We also play. Wolfgang does a series on ATS. You'll notice I got maybe 4 or 5 streams on American Truck Sim. I love playing it, but, I mean, there's other games. Serial Black's physics mod. Okay. So I don't know how it works. Yeah, okay. I was just thinking, Wolfgang, I mean, ATS, they did the physics pretty close in that one. I've remarked about that most of my gameplay, even right from the beginning. They had that one fairly dialed in. They haven't needed to change too much on it.
Right now, they've just been reworking the roads because the roads are too tight.
Yeah. They've been doing a lot more upgrades to the areas as well. Like they redid California, they redid this and redid that, which is cool. And like you say, the roads are a little tight in places. Some of those extended. Do you B9? Do you play with the heavy cargo mod? You play with those mods, or not mods? They'd be DLCs. Do you play with those? Okay. Same, right from the beginning, as soon as I could get them. I basically have everything for it. Yeah, all of it. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Well, we'll have to get you hooked up somehow here, and we'll go. But that's how the truck behave. Yeah, I can't remember what is that mod. We play with a real suspension mod. It's the one from the workshop. It has to do with reality suspension. Pitzer's 389 Peterbilt mod, yeah. I was running a server for that at one point in time. I still have it on my server machine. But I was running a server for ATS. We were all hooking up to it, and it seemed to work just fine. Wolfgang and Dave are both from Sweden. They were a bit lagged when they got around me. But, what's his name? The other guy we were playing with, some under guy. He was fine because he was in the States. So he was fine. His lag wasn't that bad. We were getting a little laggy around each other. But other than that, multiplayer is a lot of fun in that. Chit-chatting over the CB, running whatever loads up and down the road. Yeah. Well, like Wolf, I mean, you guys are in Sweden, so I mean, come on. If I'm running the server, you have to come all the way across the Atlantic, right? And then go all the way back across the Atlantic back to you in communication. Which makes total sense that you're going to be a couple seconds out here and there. But when you were 500 yards ahead of me, 200 yards ahead of me, never had an issue. It was right when I got beside you. That was the issue. That was the problem. Oh, dude, I played single player until I ran into Wolf and Papa Bear. I played ATS single player for years. 3 or 4 years. And I went West Coast. Okay, so you're down in the States. See, I'm up in Canada. So that's not a big deal, like to run that far. You know what I mean? That's milliseconds. Me and Dethus is in the States. You notice his ping on this is 23. I'm hosting it, right? So it's not a big deal to get up to us. Most of North America's got fiber optics. It's playing with like Wolfgang, some of the other guys we play with, because they're way over in Sweden. I got a friend in Great Britain, and a couple in Sweden, and one, I do believe, I haven't seen him in a long time, but he's in Germany. So, and then a plethora of people in the States that we play with. Most of the Warpig server that I'm on.
You call me a Great Lake player.
Well, pretty much, yeah, but you're still the States, dude. You know what I mean? $30 to $35. Yeah, milliseconds lag on your server. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I've got a fairly decent connection here. And unloading is so much better multiplayer. You're good, dude. Mostly in ATS because I drove truck for 36 years. And because I drove truck for that long, I normally do the oversized loads. Because I'm just not really interested in pulling like a single trailer. I've done single trailers for 30 years. I don't want to do single trailers. Yeah, select and enter. Yeah, basically I just mouse over it and press and tap the enter key. Is all I really need to do. And we've got it down pat now. Dethus knows what speed to go. Same with me. You just bring the engine down to a certain speed and go. Some of the shorter...
Dethus was pedal to the metal always.
Oh, no. When we're unloading, he's not. Otherwise, he is. He's pedal metal. When you're doing like the coal mine, though, dude, you really got to slow down because that unloading area is much shorter. And you end up dumping pallets and... lifts of lumber and whatnot on the ground, and that kind of sucks. But yeah, playing this 2-player is it's awesome to me. Anyways, this is the cat's meow. So I'm 3rd level, and I got $2,500. I don't think I can afford a whatchamacallit yet. I should have got you to buy the cars, or I should have given all the experience to you to start with. I've driven over 36 years. I drove every truck under the sun, every make, well, not every model, but every make. So, you know what I mean? The Western Stars, Max, Peterbilts, Kenny's, the whole ball of wax, dude. I drove them all. Not every model, though. Right? I mean, come on. How can you get through every single model? But I've driven, like, Slope Nose Pete, you know what I mean? Long Nose Pete, the Great Danes. I drove tandem, single axle. Suicide Squad?
No, it's the suicide man. Or truck. The one that you sit up front of.
Oh!
You're right above the bumper.
Oh, yeah, the cabovers. And yes, Freightliner Argosy in North America. Because, whatchamacallit? You know,
now they call them suicide.
Yeah, they do.
Vehicle.
I don't think they ever should have made cabovers. Okay, but I understand why they did it in Europe, because the roads are just too small. Just way too small. But yeah, I drove mostly my youth. I was up north in the Northwest Territories of Canada for most of my youth. And then I came home, drove around Canada, met my wife. My wife got tired of me going long haul, and so I kept trying to find short haul jobs. But because of my experience, whatever company I got into, I almost always got knocked up to long haul. And then I said, okay, well, at one point in time, I'm going to go back out to the oil field because it's really good money out there, but it's a really shitty job. So I did ice roads in the oil field for the last 10 years. And then about a year ago, my wife looked at me and said, retire. I've had enough of you. I was gone 6 months out of the year. Like, I was basically living in a truck 6 months a year. And she just, no. The saying is, you're the first one to the accident in the cab over. Yeah, no doubt, dude. Like, you are basically right there. Yeah. I always drove conventionals, except for the Argosy. We were doing Super Bs up to Whitehorse. It was a pilot program in Canada here, because that road, the Alcan Highway, you weren't allowed articulated trailers. Basically, you weren't allowed Super Bs up there. And so we had to make the total length of the vehicle shorter. And so they went out and they got these cabovers. And then I said, okay, now we can, have the basically the distance, the length of vehicle was shorter. I didn't like it. They cornered pretty good, but I didn't like the wire shifting. So you shifted, though there was wires connected to your gear shift that connected to the rear into the transmission, and you were basically shifting by wire. It sucked, dude. It really did. It was not... I didn't like it. You didn't have any feel in that transmission. Every other transmission I've ever driven in my life, you could... Rubbing is trucking, if you ever heard that saying. And what you're doing is you're rubbing gears. You're not jamming. You're not supposed to gear jam. There's bars called gear jammers because, truck drivers don't know what the hell they're doing. We'll jam gears. But you're supposed to rub, and rubbing is trucking. In the Freightliner Argosy, you could not feel the gears, so I didn't like it.
The other part that I liked is I liked the engine brake.
Oh, the retarder, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Dude, I ran them everywhere. I didn't care. Didn't give a shit. And then I ran into companies that didn't have properly running engine brakes. I'm like, oh, you don't need them. Really? Yeah, go fuck yourself. I'm sorry. You go drive that truck then. I'll go work in the office where I can laugh when you die. Yeah, no problem. On a city truck, no. But in the mountains, yeah, you can't run without chains. But I ran... I had a Freightliner when I first started with this oil field company that I was with, the last one. They were transitioning from one company to another company. So a company bought them out, basically. And they had old Kenworths, twin turbo, Cat 389s. Oh, man, when those Jakes went off, they just rapped. I mean, you could hear them echo for a long time, like in the mountains. The company I worked for did a lot of exploratory wells, in which case in Western Canada, part of our exploratory well is over in right near the side of the Rocky Mountains. And so I did a lot of hauling out there. A lot of fun. And then northern Muskeg roads and in Saskatchewan as well, northern Saskatchewan. Lots of fun. Lots of good times. But basically I was on the phone every night for half hour, 45 minutes, yakking with my wife, making sure I didn't lose her. And that didn't work. I had to come home. Now I'm bored, silly, and I'm trying to look for something else to do. taking some courses and stuff and looking at some things and trying to figure out something else to do. I can't drive truck. I can't do city work. Buddy of mine that I'm trying to hopefully hear from so we can find out if we're going to go play Void Crew. Buddy of mine works at a trucking company in the city here. And yeah, nope, can't do city work. Can't do it. Too much freedom in the highway. I can't do it. Not happening. What do you do? B9. Just computer tech, okay. Cool. Like internet guy, fixing computers, building them, going into offices and fixing, office computers. What? You're there. Whoa, back up. Sorry, man. I wasn't paying attention. Back up. Here in the Silicon Valley right now. I work for Apple, so I fix phones, Macs, IT, offices. Wow, dude. Cool. Awesome. I build my own computers. Okay, you're there. I build my own, and I goof around, and I'm like backyard. I can do some, fix, repair, maintain, stuff like that. I very, very rarely have taken a machine into like a computer tech to go get it looked at because I couldn't figure out what was going on. Very, very rare. Other than that, I don't... go ahead, bud. Running my own home network, that's nothing compared to an office. That's about the extent of my computer knowledge. You're at one car. You're at about a half car. And you're there.
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet? Are we done yet?
Couldn't resist.
Common sense will take you quite far. I agree. I mean, especially with just personal stuff, like personal computers, personal networks. I mean, that's common sense will get you most places. It's even better now with the internet. Before we were kind of bobbing around in the dark. You know, if you didn't get, you know, like a computer mag. Go ahead, Dethus. And I mean, back in what I was playing with 386SX and the 386DX, playing with those, I was a little in the dark. We were just swapping parts and seeing what works. When in doubt, Google it. Yeah, no doubt. I remember a time, this would be going back 30 years, but there was a time when, yeah, you couldn't, there was no Google. Half a car. Okay, you're there. Yeah, YouTube these days, yeah, it answers 90% of the questions, really, when it comes down to it. Okay, so no Google and hardly no computers. Yeah, back in those days, yeah, no. Whoa, wait. Okay, go. You're good. You didn't wait for the second set. That was close, dude.
Still got it.
You got it. Oh, you got him. You got her. Okay, I'm sitting at 2,500 bucks. I do have third level. I need... Where are we going? We need... Tier 3. I don't think we want that one. The DNRG Class 48. It's got really good tractive effort, but once again, it's slower than freaking molasses. The Montezuma, the Glenbrook, no. The Cook. I need 4,300 bucks and level 4 to get the first Cook. You think we'll be good with the first Cook? The 260? We'll go that route again. So 4,300 and about 4/5 of a level. I gotta go. I'll probably get there.
After this, I'll have to quit.
I gotcha. Yeah, back in the day there wasn't as much equipment. Now there is. I agree totally. There's too much equipment. They need like separate. But I do like to name all my stuff. I do like to have numbers and colors and all that fun stuff. Or yeah, or a list view would work. Or a something menu option on the left or whatever that says, you know, cars, auxiliary, you know, or maybe 2 different kinds of cars, freight cars, I don't know. I guess we're getting into passenger. Yeah, the name and numbering helps. Do you use, what would that website be? Seeing as how you're new to the game, you might not know about this. There is a website I've been using since the beginning, and it is called Railroad Studio. Basically, if I'm correct, https / railroad.studio. And I've been using it since it's on GitHub. You might have to look at it there. Like I name mine logs, like these ones are lumber. You know what I mean? And then I got other ones that are coal or iron works or whatever, right? It's an awesome little program. It's an awesome little web page. You can take your save position. I got game capture on, so I don't have screen capture. But you can take your save game, you drop it in there, and it can do a whole lot for you. But yeah, look for it on GitHub. I'm guessing with computers, you'd be able to get there just fine. Really good resource for this game. There was another one that you could look at cars, set up the trains, what grade, what physics level you're running at, and then it would tell you whether you can do that or not, like whether that train would run that. Yeah, it's a great little resource, dude. I still use it to this day. I don't know whether it's available. It says it is. I can probably look it up. Scott Anderson /railroad.studio on GitHub. and it's you'll be able to figure it out. He's always been upgrading this and updating it, and you know what I mean, so that it runs with the current issue and with the current build of Railroad. So I mean, I like it when guys, you know, do mods and helpful stuff and, you know, whatever, and then they continue to work with it. There's a couple other web pages that have gone down because, what I mean, hey, it's not like I paid for it, so I can't complain to the guy. It was a free thing. So it's really great that guys do free things, right? But that one still works. That's why I was pointing it out to you. Well, I'm not really hearing back from Garth here, you guys. Are you still up and alive, Jess? Or
I am.
okay.
I'm just working on my house.
I kind of figured we were just working on this railroad. I was kind of hoping to hear back from him. Maybe when we get to the top of the hill here and we hand in this one car. Are you out of here, Dethus? Or are you still up? Or what's up with you?
No, I'm gonna be out.
Oh, you're out? Okay, no problem.
But at least you can still do 2-player.
Well, we could do 2-player Void Crew. I probably won't stream it, but... I might go join Enoch over on Skull and Bone, too. I don't know. We really got to get a Void Crew day together, though. Where we play more than one mission.
Like several in a row? Frick yeah.
Well, you know, do a couple anyways. Do a few hours of it. We can't have that much time in between or we lose track of what the hell we're doing in that game. And then we bob around for an hour until we figure it out.
Well, considering what they've done to the game.
Oh, dude. Huge upgrades. Huge.
Have you, okay, dude, I played the other day, I played a single player game with that, you know, the single ship or whatnot with the 2 brains.
Yep.
I had both brain turrets upgraded to level 3 and a level 6 tracker, and I had 2 level 3 shields on. Even with that, I couldn't be touched.
No doubt. No doubt.
Well, because I had the power with the level 3 generators. I had 2 level 3 generators, the 2 brain turrets, and I put 2 side things. So my only weak side was the one side that I was scooping from.
Yeah, which is fine. That's no big deal. I loved that last time we played the shield. You had like fucking 5th level shields on me.
I had so many. I had 3 level 3 shield generators on you.
Well, I was counting the lines of shielding
And
I
you
had.
Yeah, it was freaking crazy. If I'd gotten so you had 1 level 3 shield generator and 2 level 2s.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I don't think that's how the lines work. Is all I was getting at.
Yeah, no, the lines work.
Because it's
for every level of the shield generator and the side it faces, you get a line. So if you have one that one that's facing left, one that's facing right, one that's facing back, well, your front's going to have double shields from the 2 on the sides, but your one on the back is going to have triple shields.
Right.
And depending on what level they are, they're going to get 1 additional on top of that.
Right. And then you upgrade them. I was just counting the lines. And then I was watching people try to shoot us, and they might get through, you know, the first line and turn it red, but I still had 3 lines after that or 4 lines after that, you know what I mean, depending on which side of the ship it was. So that was really cool. I mean, I thought that was just hilarious.
So let's call this as it is. Scotty got you back, okay?
Yeah.
That was awesome. And then I didn't know at the time that we could do that, where we could improve the scoops, eh?
Yeah.
And all the other stuff. So the existing guns that we have, we can improve those.
Yeah. Oh, believe me, that's why I said I want to play a little bit more of that. Just because, I mean, they go through that many upgrades. I want to kind of play it. It's just like Railroads Online here. They've done a whole lot of upgrades to it. Because there was a time where I could barely see my screen because of the construction menu. It was just freaking huge. It was stupid. Now I have this little tiny, it's all, you know what I mean? Like they really, really I'm thoroughly enjoying what they're doing with this game, like many others. I can't wait to get back into Mines of Moria with the dwarves, the Diggy Diggy, right? Because that was a lot of fun to play that one. And then when Enshrouded comes out with an update, everyone's going to be ready.
Right, yeah. Derek, good call on the fancy bricks for the house. This looks great, except I gotta figure out what the heck I did here. Well, no, I'm looking at it, and it looks like what I did is I overbuilt my bricks somehow.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Oh, and I did castle for the floor, fancy for the walls, and I can't remember what my roof was, but I did like different kinds. And
You
then
did the tar roof.
okay, yeah, the roof was a tar roof, but I mean like the ceiling, I guess, inside the house. That was a different one than the walls. And then, yeah, the floor was castle. And then I did highlights with the corners. I did like pillars in all the corners of my building. And I did those in something fancier than fancy, like something different. It was whiter. So it offset the gray of the fancy brick. It offset it.
I'm liking that. I'm definitely giving it a, yeah. Let's remove. Well, you can see what I'm doing. Except I'm slowly going to replace all of the building and the hall to give her a better, more polished. I want that kind of dwarven hall look to it.
Yeah.
But I'm liking the way this looks at the same time.
Okay, are you just going to park it then, Dethus, and go?
Yep.
Okay, I'll jump in and drive it down. Maybe reload it. I only got 2.5 hours on the stream. Not ready to quit out yet. Well, thanks for dropping by, Dethus. Thanks for playing, man. Awesome sauce, dude.
There, put 6 out.
Yeah, well, we did like almost 2 streams. Well, 1.5 streams, anyways.
I'll catch you tonight.
You bet. You have a good one, Dethus.
Yeah.
He's got like what, 2 more weeks before he can. I'm gonna say 2 weeks before he can pick up Skull and Bone, dude.
Well, the thing is, what I'm looking at, the grind, it's a long grind, man.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I'm thinking like I'll back off on the amount of streaming, but yet continue with playing it, right? Just then I'm gonna have to level up. Wee's gonna need leveling, and then if anyone else joins us, they're gonna need some leveling as well.
all max tools now.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's that. Yeah.
Need to go get some more precision drilling bits, though.
Oh, okay.
So I might go do that right away here.
Well, we're gonna have to take on a fort for that.
Yeah, the level 7 one.
Yeah.
4 for it. So.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll jump on and I'll give you a hand with that because I'm gonna need
Wouldn't
more.
mind grabbing some.
I'm gonna need more bits, anyways.
Yeah, I want some bits. I want some sand. I'm not too worried about taking on ghost ship right now. Upgraded my mortars to 5. Not mortars. My mortar to 3, and bombards to 5. So my front and back aren't as good as they could be. I just made a level 5 long gun. So I'm going to put it up front.
Yeah, I like my long guns up front, dude. I'm liking that. And I do like your torpedo idea out the back. That works awesome.
Yeah, I'm currently not using the torpedo because I want an upgraded one.
Oh, okay.
So until I can upgrade, and then if we can get the Blue Spectre, I might try that in the front.
Okay. What's the Blue Spectre?
Blue fire.
Like long fire gun or whatever? Or like it's still
Blue fire from the ghost ship.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. The flamethrower, basically.
But a lot of the upgrades now are pieces of 8, so we have to keep grinding pieces of 8 for quite some time.
And you saw how that can get difficult.
Well, I don't recommend doing 4. How's that?
I did. I just didn't run into the trouble you did, and I went to Dragon's Reach.
No. When you did the 4, that's when we got wave attack. You fucked off and left them with me, so you were okay for a bit.
Okay.
But it was still, there was dozens of them. Like there was like sets of 3 everywhere because there was 2 of us playing, so it was 3s instead of 2s.
Okay.
I was dealing with sets of 2 on myself. But even then, the sets of 2, they were spaced like, let's say I'm going to throw just a number out there for every 500 meters, 300 meters, whatever it was, evenly spaced everywhere I went, everywhere.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to go to get away from them. So you try to run from the ones you've got, you pick up 2 more, you pick up 2 more, you pick up 2 more, 2 more, you pick up 2 more. And then you can't keep, before long, you've got a guy beside you, you've got a guy in front of you, the guy rams you, and you're like, where the fuck are they all coming from? Because you can't watch every angle.
Yeah.
So you're watching front, say, you get hit from behind. You're watching the back, you get hit from the side.
Yeah, I was getting nailed a bunch of times when we were in the thick of it there. And I kept bracing, of course, shielding, bracing. And yeah, it was rough. That was...
So yeah, so I have Torpedo 2. It's not bad. Maybe I should be running it to keep them from coming up my ass. Maybe I should run it. But I was running low on torque, so I stopped for a bit. But the upgrade ones are the managers. Basically, or Rama's ambition from Admiral Rama in Tilak Punjara. I don't even know. I'm guessing we do him after we've done with, what's his name?
Gotcha.
Skurlock. So maybe we should be finishing off Skurlock, like Dethus says.
Well...
Because there's still plenty of grinding to do, even if you do this quest.
It didn't take us long to go through the main line, really.
Put it to you this way. It doesn't help waiting on the main line for everyone else because they have to do their own main line.
Yeah.
You just make whoever's doing their main line, make them the leader. I think it's better.
Yep.
We're not on the same.
And then they buzz through it, and we give you a hand if we can.
Right.
I get you. I'm wondering how much longer I can stream that one for and have it be remotely interesting for anybody.
Well, I mean, I just saw a stream of another guy doing it where he had 250 people live.
Wow.
So I just think it's just a matter of getting people to. I think right now this is the game that we're more likely to pick people up on than any other.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. But you still have to have people notice you.
Well, that's just it. Because there's still people playing this one, which is why I'm here and working it, streaming
as
it.
As far as whether the stream goes over 5 hours, yeah, people probably, you won't get as many people come watch the whole 8-hour stream. But I don't think it matters. I think it's just a matter of you're just streaming. It's catching you live. It's more.
Yeah, I get you.
I think, you know, you still have people who click on it and you still get that
Yeah.
anyway.
But I get upwards of 3 times as many views on VOD with my channel. Like with the video just being there. And
that's the thing is, I think it's just a matter of people noticing you
Yeah.
and saying, hey, you know, I like to catch his stuff live. And so with some, hoping to catch you live.
yeah, I get you.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. Like okay, for example, like I don't try and some videos. I'm not looking to catch people live because I don't live stream. But I see one of their videos and I go, oh, I wouldn't mind catching some more of this stuff. So I'll sub, and I might unsub later after I've watched a bunch of their stuff, and maybe they say something that irritates me, like, you know, if it's religious stuff anyway. But if I learn enough off you, I allow you to say some stupid things. But if you, well, because I'm learning something.
Yeah, I get you.
But if you're just sitting there being a parent, I don't want to listen to parents. If I feel you're just a parent and you're not saying anything interesting or new,
Paula needs a
then I'm
cracker.
going to shut up.
Paula needs a cracker. Squawk.
Yeah.
I get you, dude.
No, you don't want to listen to a parent in anything you're doing. I don't want to listen to a parent in real life that's an actual parent.
Yeah. Oh.
I certainly don't want to listen to you and you're parenting someone else. It's a little bit frustrating. So yeah, I don't see any other thing I could get except Admiral Rama. For the torpedoes. And so I think the only way to get that is to finish off Scully, and then it probably opens up Rama. But I think Dethus was right. Well, Dethus is often right, so big surprise.
Yeah, he is.
But he's right way too often for a guy who just, I don't know what he's doing in life, but gamer. Knows his gaming. So
Well,
he gives you
you've
gaming
seen
advice.
what Steam level he has and how many games he owns, right?
Well, exactly, and it's
Yeah.
he's like the Steam game guy, Steam game Randy guy.
Okay, but now I also hooked up with him on Epic. You want to know how many he has on Epic? A lot. So he's not just Steam, dude.
So he definitely has a skill for gaming.
Oh yeah, he's played a
Look at
lot
all
of
the
games.
look at all the different games he plays. But yeah, so anyway, I'm looking at all these upgraded ships, all the ships, weapons that I want, purchased from the manager, so pieces of eight.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to grind.
I actually
right now.
compared him to Jess for gaming.
Yeah, but like to me, he's kind of like Randy.
Yeah, no, I know.
He may not be quite as good, but he's pretty close.
Oh, I meant for Steam level.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Oh yeah. I was always out working, so I got a lousy Steam level. I would buy one game and overplay it, right? And play it like to death kind of deal. Whereas other people had more time, which is cool. That's the whole... But yeah.
Gotta finish my house and go to bed if we're not playing.
No, I don't think we are, dude. Because in this case, I mean, I really want to like stream it and have some fun with it. And yet we only have 2 players, and yeah, Garth still hasn't gotten back to me. So, and he's like, "I'll let you know." Okay, well, you got to kind of get back to me and let me know. But he never did.
Well, no is fine, but
Yeah, no's
yes
great.
or no.
Yeah, no, whatever.
Like actually, I'll get back to you doesn't mean 3 days from now.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like a yes or a no, or even a fuck you, I ain't doing it. It's fine. It's
I'm good with
something.
it. Yeah, no doubt. I'm good with it. No problem.
Oh,
He's sick right now too, so he hasn't been feeling very good.
oh, that'll do it. That's the thing, you know. People often say, "Well, how come blah blah blah?" You don't know what people are going through.
Yeah, no,
It's easy to sit there and say, "How come?" But
no,
it's just something I learned a long
I
time
do
ago.
it very simply, dude. I just get a hold of you. You're there or you're not. Are you in? You're not.
Yeah, I'm the
Okay.
same, and that's why I say, like, I don't like. You can say whatever. That's fine.
Yeah.
If it's no, if it's what,
But
if it's maybe. if
We've
it's-
got so many games, dude, that we are running right now that we're playing around with, and I mean, we could even all go all the way back to Grounded. You know what I mean? I still want to play that game. Like, I haven't given up on it. You're out, B9. You have yourself a good night, dude. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for chatting.
Oh, grounded.
Yeah.
Is it grounded?
Yeah, Grounded. I mean, we still got that one to play. Yeah, you have a good night, buddy. We'll talk to you another day.
All right, I redid my torpedoes, even though they're only level 2. I would like a higher level.
See, what I figured is that with torpedoes out the arse, right?
Can
It made them busy,
blow them.
and they had to zigzag to avoid them. You know what I mean? That kind of deal. So I'm gonna have to run logs here pretty quick again.
So I got my manufacturing because I didn't know when you were going to come, and I need pieces of 8 anyway.
Oh, I got you.
It's just
Well,
pieces of 8.
no, but like you said, I'm not expecting anyone to wait on that game. That's not a server game where I'm running it.
You know, you could stream your when you.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be leader, and I'll stream me. Or if I'm helping somebody out, like if Jess joins us, or if, you know what I mean, whatever, whoever joins us.
Yeah, like that's the whole thing is if I grind enough, if Wendy joins or someone joins, or Dethus comes back, then I'll come and whatever you guys want, you know, you're doing to help. He needs to farm something.
Yeah.
We'll farm.
Absolutely. Like I said, and we can help out because you just mouse over the quest and it says this will help out the leader. Do you want to do this kind of deal? Wow, yeah, sure, absolutely. Let's go do it. Get her done. So when I'm streaming me, I'm just going to be leader and I'm going to stream me. And I mean, you'll be able to tell which quests I have, you know what I mean, and which aren't mine, or, you know, blah, blah, blah. You'll know. Because it shows them right there on the map board. They're right there. They're right in front of your face. You can't avoid them type deal.
Right, so I have the Du Bois lumberyard. And it's normal silver coins to fund.
You have the Du Bois lumberyard? Like it's yours?
Yeah. Supply run inactive. Delivers sugar cane by 40 and produces. It's funded for 1 hour. To upgrade, I have to spend pieces of 8, so I'm not going to do that right now. And it says I'm producing 25 pieces of 8 per hour, and I've only funded it for 1 hour. So, yeah, I only have 759 pieces of 8. I don't really want to. Yeah, I'm looking at the other places. There's different levels. So like Quandary Royale, manufacturing not owned, White Skull Rum, White Skull Gin. So I went with the rum because it was a little cheaper. And then, like you said, something. I think they said something about seasons were 90 days or something.
Yeah, so you get 4 seasons a year.
So I'm probably not going to invest in any of that shit until I get the stuff I want out of my new ship and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Whether I use the new ship or I use a different, I don't know, but definitely need the higher level weapons. I think it might be fun to try different ships and see how it goes. Like try a fast ship, hit and run.
When I go trading, I think I'm actually gonna want the Padawakan because it's 70,000.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you just got to get an outfit for it,
Yeah.
so that it's different from your other ships out.
Right, exactly. Which just
So
means
that
doubling up on most of
All
my...
you're going to switch when you switch ships is the cannonballs.
Right. You just switch cargo and you're done. You're good. Yeah. Or if
It
I
shows
have
that
enough, just have enough in each.
Manufacturers producing new product will automatically sell to smugglers, generate pieces of meat you can use to purchase items on the black market up for your other manufacturers.
And then as you noticed, you upgrade your storage as you go along and level up, which is cool.
Yeah, I'm like level 10, whatchamacallit now?
What, Kingpin 10?
Yeah,
Holy, dude. Wow.
I don't know what that means, but
I think what,
set 90 days.
believe it or not, I think Wendy was right when she said it's like Diablo and the Paragon levels. In other words,
Except I
you
think
keep
like
leveling,
individual.
but it's not. It doesn't do a whole lot.
I think it's individual. I don't think it's based on season as far as like it starts in March, whatever. I think mine says seasonal reset 90 days.
Right. But that's
I
the
think
seasonal
starts
stuff.
I think it's individual. So your season starts for you, my season starts for me.
Oh. Might be.
Well,
We'll find
seasonal
out.
reset 90 days.
Yeah.
I was told it was 90 days. So, well, maybe not. Maybe he said 96 days, and we're already 6 days in, or 94, and we're 4 days in. That's possible.
The official release might have been the start of season 1.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And I mean, 4 months is not, or 3 months is not a true 90 days. Right? Because you got 31 here, 30, 29 there, 30 there.
I don't think it's worth doing the supply network where we go buy stuff. Like, I think it makes more sense to do just do a normal run, maybe with 2 things, and then just farm them.
Yeah, they come and attack you anyway, and you'll get lots of stuff. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, you just farm them.
Yeah.
You need to do at least 2. Get it back, and then I'm going to grab a couple more standard orders here.
Alrighty.
So it looks like they just give pieces of 8. They don't give silver.
Oh, the standard
Silver
orders?
separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still there, Derek?
You betcha. Sorry, I'm being quiet, getting tired. I think I'm going to shut this stream down when I get to the depot here. So I don't have to.
I didn't even know you were still streaming.
Oh, yeah, still doing railroads. You bet. Everyone's pretty much gone to bed. I get a couple people dropping by once in a while, I guess, but... unless people start chatting and wanting to watch and want to keep me... I'm just going to sit here and run the railroad for tonight. But I need to get more experience and run more loads and all the rest of that. I'm going to have to stock up the sawmill here pretty quick. And then I'm thinking next stream I'll get everything down to the... get the iron mine working in the next stream. Because we got to start hauling wood and whatnot into the iron mine to get that running.
Yeah.
But I wanted to run a series on this because I have a lot of fun with this game, dude.
Well, yeah, makes sense.
Well, it's like my own little miniature railroad sitting in my basement. And I get to go toy with it every day, you know what I mean? Except it's computerized and it runs a little bit different, smoother, whatever, than something that I would have in my basement. Although I think I still would have fun with a little railroad in my basement. I think I'd still have a blast with that. Almost through level 3. Yeah, I guess we said after. We're going to have to plan a day for Void Crew, though, dude. I'm still trying to get Wolfgang to join us as well. I'm hoping he will. But I need to get some. I need to get some food in me as well.
I understand.
Well, Garth was a great gunner. You know, no arguments. Got to get him in here. But if we get like 6 of us that own the game and can play, shoot, we can put a group together real easily.
Yeah.
I liked playing with that one guy, but he gave me a copyright strike. And I don't want to have to cut out part of a combat, you know what I mean, because he was playing...
Oh, the music?
Yeah, he played music on the stream, and I can never punch that stream up as something I can ever do. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't know whether people watch videos on demand that later on, and I don't think it's going to matter that much. Still, I really don't want to ever get an actual copyright strike on my channel. I think that'd be bad. Bad mojo.
Yeah.
I had to stop playing that other one that me and Samuel played. The space one, dude. I had to shut the music off. Same with this one, Railroad. I can't run music on this one, otherwise I get a copyright strike. It's kind of silly and foolish.
Yeah, you think so, eh?
Well, it was one thing before I never knew before I actually got monetized. But now that I am, it actually comes across as you can never monetize this. It's like, really? Like never? You know, like never? Never? Nope. Because the music that they use in the game is copyrighted. It's like, really? Why would you do that? Okay. Alrighty. Fine. So I play this without music. I don't mind because it gets a little bit monotonous after a while. There's only, 5, 6, 7, 8 songs. And they're good. There's nothing wrong with them. But they're like the same 5, 6, 7 songs. You know what I mean? Over and over and over and over and over again, hours on end. Anyway, I think I'm going to shut this stream down, everybody. Unless there's somebody who wants me to keep going, I will go for another hour. If you speak up now or forever hold your peace. I'm going to continue to run this up and down this valley that we created the rail on. But if there's nobody chatting and nobody hanging on here, I'll just run this.
Try some of that stuff going to sleep.
Well, I still want to get the next level engine so that next time me and Dethus play, we'll have that next engine. Because then he can run one engine, I run the other engine, and we get more done.
Yeah, like you get two guys, you can actually do something at least.
Yeah.
There's no such as a third guy coming. I would literally be standing around with him.
Well, I was going to say, don't join.
Until you get another. Yeah, you need to get another engine.
We need a third engine for that. Yeah, absolutely.
If another engine and Dethus has something to do, then I can unload for you.
Yeah.
Until you can get me in it. But until then.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't say anything when we started playing this. Because Dethus got a hold of me and he's like, hey, dude, there's a new map. I'm like, oh, really? Now we got to lay out a whole new track. We got to, you know what I mean? All the BS. Well, not BS. It's great. I love laying track. It's an interesting puzzle. And I like doing it. I got no problem with it. But I didn't want to call you up, right, to stand around with thumb up arse while we laid track.
And one of my favorite things to do in 7 days was building the friggin' roads outside.
Yeah. Yeah, but you also, you did that for experience.
True.
Right.
But I actually liked running roads for some stupid reason. When I played Eco, I was a road legend.
Well,
that's what I did. I built and laid roads.
Okay.
Well, I made stone too, but that's because you needed stone for roads.
Right, but why didn't you come lay track with us in this then? Or not the same?
Track isn't the same as roads.
Okay, no, I got you. Not the same. I get it too. Laying track is a headache. I mean, I don't want to say it's bad. I like it.
A little bit more because it's about grade does matter a lot.
Right.
I mean, grade matters a little bit in Eco too, but not as much.
No.
You never really played a lot of Eco. We didn't play a lot of Eco.
No, I came and joined you. I didn't mind it, but it wasn't my game.
Eco would be great, but we have to have like 6 of us playing or something.
Constantly.
And, well, not necessarily constantly, but when we all play, we have to get together and play.
I got you.
Like, it's that type of game.
Yep. I didn't mind it. It was a decent game, but anyway, dude. Hang on a sec, guys. Hang on. Hang on. Hey, everybody. Seeing as how nobody chatted, nobody said anything, and everybody else left, I'm going to shut this stream down. You all have a good night. I'm going to continue to play it. I'm going to get us the next engine, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for joining me tonight.